It's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Robinson finds Lowry, and two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now here's Ball. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams clutches it home.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Fires for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball against Lowry. The deep 3 from Levine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Right side Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Butler can't get it to go. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
For 3, Robinson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine finds DeRozan. Back to Levine. Good work defensively by Robinson. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Butler passes to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Vucevic with it. DeRozan outside. Nice move. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
2 minutes.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. 1:52 left in the first. Pass to Tucker. It's not going to go for him, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Hope he got some popcorn, because when Levine gets up for a slam, Zach will pull the shot.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Lowry against Ball. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Tucker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Strategic move from Tucker. He throws the defender off in the fake and draws a good foul.
Shooting for Miami.
Good on both. 52 seconds left in the first. Lowry against ball. Outside Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding on looking for the best shot possible.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Pass to Levine. Inside, deflects the pass. Vucevic to halt the run. And Tucker pulls it down. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. From deep three-point range. Again, the Heat misses. Here's DeRozan. Count that one.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, I like the attitude they've shown coming in here. I mean, really applying pressure and trying to give this crowd nothing to cheer about.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Vucevic with a steal. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Williams. Lowry, good.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Butler, good.
Oh, we've seen this countless times from Butler. I mean, he just finds a way to get the space he needs to capitalize.
Pass to DeRozan. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Williams. The kick out to Ball. Now Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. Back to Vucevic. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Right side, Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Over Levine. No good, off the front rim. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
A line change here for Chicago. Back to Oladipo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Hero against Green. Hero, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
to the middle. Here's Johnson, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Miami trailing. Hero, the pass to Oladipo.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Pass to Strus. Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear though he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Dedmon. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. White with the steal. Off with the layup.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Green against Hero. Out to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Oladipo against White. And Oladipo with the basket on the assist by Hero.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Pass to Bradley. And here's White. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Now Oladipo. "11 seconds left in the second period. Here's Hero, down to 5 on the shot clock. Bradley grabs the board.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time. It's not.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. He got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in that period, the most they and that'll...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Chicago trailing here. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post. It just brings the effort on every play.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. And the turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Here's Robinson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lowry outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots it from the high post. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Ball passes to LaVine. Back to Ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's gotten his second bucket of the game.
able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, ball absorbs contact very well.
Lowry outside. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And for Chicago, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. On the wing, Levine. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Ball. Lowry, the pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
And it's Ball off the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. Deep, struggling to keep up.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Inside, here's Vucevic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Quality possession from Levine right there. Read the defense like a book and making the right decision.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Oladipo. Yep, count it. He has 6.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
Green with the ball. Hero picks him up, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter.
Well, being injured in the league, somewhat raw offensively, and Oladipo has really honed his skills. Shooting, ball handling, passing, all very much.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Oladipo now is not only more prolific, he's more efficient.
He's taking better shots. He's committed fewer turnovers. The team can run the offense through him with confidence. Now, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Bradley, high post. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter here. Here's Jones, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pulls up at the elbow. That's good on the jumper. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Pass to Green. Johnson against Morris. Count it.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
The Heat have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Detman. Hero outside. Out to Oladipo. That's short off the rim. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Heat foul. Dwayne Dedmon. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's White. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Buries it from three.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Now here's Oladipo. And he drives in. Pass to Dedmon. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Heat out in. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A shot that Butler continues to hone. I mean, he's dialed in from deep. It helps open up the offense.
Here's Levine for three. And stolen by Adebayo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Lowry against Ball. Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo, covered by Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler, shoots over Ball. Oh, that's offensive interference. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vucevic. Levine with it from downtown. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Ball. And finished off by Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 9.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
To the paint. Williams misses.
Bulls foul. Patrick Williams. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Lowry against Ball. Outside Butler. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's DeRozan. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Heat. And they go to the intentional foul.
DeMar DeRozan. That's his 1st personal foul.
And here are the Heat now.
Hey, yo, right here.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Butler. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. DeRozan passes to Ball. Levine with it. Looking to win the drought. Offensive board. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Ball. Misses the 3.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Pass to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
That went off the back iron and out.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Oladipo's checked in for Robinson. Now Butler.
Substitution. Victor Oladipo.
The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Butler's got 13 in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
That's what you love about him. He shows no mercy. even with a comfortable lead. Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another three.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Here's Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Plenty of space. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
No good, a bit long that time.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the dunk by Levine.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Levine against Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Tucker. Over Williams. Tucker, no good. On the wing, Levine. So no problem for Miami. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at center. In the corner, it's Levine. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
The pass to Brown for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Levine can't hit. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Smart. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Tatum down low. DeRozan defending. No problems knocking that one down. Brown's got 5 now.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Levine double team. Williams finds Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach LaVine. The elbow position, the follow-through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
Now here's Tatum. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Here's Tatum following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Ball against Schroeder. Passes it to Vucevic. Levine deciding where to go with it. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Levine up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. That one goes. Count it.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Schroeder against DeRozan. To stop the run. Here's Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Levine following the basket by Al Horford. Over Smart. They grab their own miss.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Ball against Schroeder. Pass to Smart. From deep. Tatum down low. He's against Williams. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Schroeder. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Smart leading the charge. And the basket by Tatum.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Outside DeRozan. Levine wide open. And the Bulls another three.
The team doing what it can to get the ball into Levine's hands. You see why.
Schroeder outside, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 7 points.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Levine gets the bucket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Schroeder passes to Brown. There's the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Assisted by.
And that's now 9 points for Jaylen Brown. Here's Levine. Off the inbound, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Schroeder against Ball. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Rebounded by Vucevic. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Here's Schroeder following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Now the pass to Tatum from 12 feet out. That shot off, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Passes it to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Boston has possession from 10 feet out. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown outside. And then Brown with the dunk.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Ball dishes to Levine. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Brown.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Back to Smart. Down low. Here's Horford. Williams with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Vucevic. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
1:52 left in the second quarter. White the pass to Green. Back to White. Clock at 6. Inside. It's stolen by Brown. Green against Smart. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Bobbed up there for Green. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Now here's White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Boston trailing. Pritchard passes to Richardson. There's the dish to Williams. Pass to Hernan Gomez. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Green passes to White. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the inside. Cantor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this guy is a skilled scorer from that area. Once Enes Kanter gets a little bit of position, he's good.
White looking around. From deep, Green. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. As trying as they might, they couldn't push them. And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And now Now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston, Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Here's Richardson, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Chicago leading. Williams kicks to Levine. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Williams. Levine finds Williams. And it's Vucevic missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Boy, how effortless does DeMar DeRozan make those slams look? This guy glides to the rim and makes it look easy.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well. That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Levine against Richardson. From deep. They get the rebound, and Williams is right there. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Now Schroeder, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The three from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the three consistently? He has put that to rest.
Right side, Green. Back to White. He dishes it to Jones. 5 to shoot. White finds Jones. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Schroeder passes to Horford. Here's Richardson. For the lead. It doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Johnson kicks to Bradley. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. There's the pass to Green. White with it. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Tatum. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Johnson, a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Pritchard passes to Richardson. that bucket. Richardson's got 5 now.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Now here's White. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Williams with the block. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him. And great at coming up with those steals.
Schroeder dishes to Brown, the 10-footer. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Smart. Smart's got his first points in this one. Levine with it, now guarded by Schroeder. Over to the wing. Looking to get it going. Oh!
My goodness. Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Smart finds Tatum. And here's Schroeder. Back to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Outside DeRozan. Down low, Williams. Again, Chicago.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Schroeder, and Schroeder stays with it.
That's about willpower from Dennis Schroeder. Great job out hustling guys on the offensive glass.
Outside, Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Left side, Levine to the paint. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Vucevic, and stolen by Horford. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Passes it to Brown to take the lead. Rebound by Williams. Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Comes up empty down low. Boston trailing. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big time bucket.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vucevic from the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 5 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Under passes to Brown. It's stolen by DeRozan, and the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. Schroeder against Ball. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And that one drops for him. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's Ball in the corner. Pass to DeRozan. Williams kicks to Levine. Out to DeRozan, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Horford. Smart, wide open, he fires. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
The pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Horford. And contact on the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Schroeder against Ball. Brown outside. Rebound collected by Levine. Outside DeRozan. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And the call will be against John Collins. And that's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Ball against Young. DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Now here's Young. First quarter, just over a minute played. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago ball.
Now ball. On the wing, Levine. Guarded by Capella. Levine can't hit. Here's Atlanta with the ball.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Levine. Here's Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Collins with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now Capella. Outside Hunter. Levine with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. The 3 from Ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Up top, Capella. Pass to Hunter. And here's Collins for 3. Clock at 4. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And here's Levine. Ball outside. Back to Levine for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And here's Hunter for 3. The shot off that time. Chicago leading. To the middle. And the dunk by Levine.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Outside Young. Capella in the high post. Outside Young. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Ball against Young. Outside Levine. There's Ball with a 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Ball with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Vucevic slams it in.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Capella. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Hunter from deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Ball outside. Here's Vucevic. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's all tied in Chicago. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in a small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
Here's Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Bogdanovich against Levine.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Young. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Young with the 3. They get it back. Outside Hunter. Back to Capella. Young from long range. That shot missing. And Chicago will go the other way with it. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hunter passes to Capella. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Bulls. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Collins outside. Drives to the hoop. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. White drives in.
2 minutes.
No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White.
Kobe White.
That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:51 left to play in the first half. Here's Williams. The layup off target. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And he lobs it up. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Gallinari. Here's Bradley. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Gallinari with it. The kick out to Williams. To the inside. Outside Gallinari. Knocks down the triple. Gallinari's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1 minute left to play in the first half. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Gallinari's shot is off.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And stolen by Herter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Jang. Outside Herter. Reddish on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with a board. The ball's knocked loose. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The free throw drops for Williams.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, up 3. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. DeRozan finds LaVine. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Ball passes to LaVine. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. LaVine's got 9.
I mean, fearless shooting from Zach LaVine. Doesn't let the deep range intimidate him. Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
Outside Bogdanovich. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Williams passes to Ball. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And with LaVine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
B.A. Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Vucevic in the post. He's against Capella. 5 to shoot. Here's LaVine for 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
The shooting form of Zach LaVine is so pure, he's money in the bank from deep.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, he needs to take a deep breath and start playing with more control. Those 5 turnovers aren't helping them stay in this fight.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Pass to Capella. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Inside, here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
Here's Young. To the paint. Stolen by Ball.
just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
Bogdanovich into the lane. Basket counts. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
White, count it. And the Bulls lead by 9.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Here he goes. Bradley grabs the board.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
For the finish. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Outside Jones. Pass to Bradley. Here's White. Williams defending. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
34 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Inside. And he gets it to go.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
And here is Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Williams. The layup misses. And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Kobe White. Johnson is out there with Tony Bradley. Then it's Green, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Pass to Vucevic. Out left to the wing, to the middle. Shoots over Capella. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine. So it'll be 2. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys.
Bogdanovich from long range. Bogdanovich has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Capella. Here's Collins. Hunter on the wing. And that's an intentional foul.
DeMar DeRozan. That's his first personal foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Young inside, hounded by Ball. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ball, and here's Levine. Capella with a block, and they'll keep possession. Outside Levine. Williams finds Levine. Back to Williams. That one goes. Count it. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Electric at the rim. Every time Zach Levine rises up, you expect fireworks.
To the inside, Capella. Ball with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Down low. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. That one on Young. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Young from long range, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Levine draws the double. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Capella. And that one drops.
An intimidator himself. Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. 1:33 left in the fourth. A good look from Bogdanovic. Nails the wide open jumper.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Graham.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zach Levine.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Pass to Levine. And again, no good by Chicago. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Hunter finds Young from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
DeRozan outside. Outside Levine from deep three-point range. Ooh, Levine with another miss. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Ball against Young. Ball passes to Vucevic. The 3 is up. Hunter with some nice D. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared...
Things, if these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that. They might find themselves in a hole.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot falls short this time. Now, here's Ball. He dishes it to Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. This one for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep. And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Now Ball, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. First quarter, just over a minute played. Ball kicks to Levine. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Now LaVine, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. From deep three-point range. Again, LaVine missing. For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Robinson passes to Tucker. He moves, and he lays it up and in.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Outside, Ball. To the inside, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 5.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Robinson finds Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Well, they're passing to Lowry. Three-pointer. Not On his night so far, that's miss number 5 with no makes. Here's Ball driving in.
You got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Lowry passes to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. Shoots over DeRozan. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lowry against Ball. Passes to Levine. From downtown. Rebounded by Tucker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Levine. Here's Williams. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Now here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Butler missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Right side, Butler. Pass to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
First team foul.
Miami trailing. Outside Lowry. The dish to Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. Clock at 6. Charity strike shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's DeRozan driving inside. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism when DeRozan takes off like that. He is looking to ring the bell.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Adebayo throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Levine against Robinson. Levine dishes to Vucevic. Shoots over Tucker. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They get a hand on it. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
Robinson finds Lowry, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Robinson. Tony Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. Oladipo against Levine. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. After Oladipo, it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
On the left block. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Bulls making a change here. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Ball.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
Green finds White. And he drives in. And White with the stuff.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Green.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Pass to Bradley. Jones with it. Driving the lane, and Jones with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Oladipo outside. Over White. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their biggest lead in the first. And
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Lowry in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Lowry with the ball. Outside Robinson. Butler on the way. Shoots from the elbow. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And it's Ball penetrating.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Down low, Williams with the steal. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Inside, Butler passes to Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Oladipo's got 5 now.
Oladipo finding his range now.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Levine against Lowry. Vucevic dishes the ball. Shot clock at 5. Dedmon trying to break free. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Levine. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat.
Team foul. Out of the game, Bam Adebayo.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ball finds Levine. Over Oladipo. Up again. And Williams is right there. Williams has got his second bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lowry passes to Butler. And so they foul intentionally. Markieff Morris is checked in for P.J. Tucker.
First personal foul. Second.
Here's Butler.
Bulls substitution.
Outside Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And it's Butler missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Heat trail by 17. He kicks it to Morris. Outside Butler. Pass to Oladipo. Bounce pass from Morris. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo goes in. Fires from 14. Morris with the bucket.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
1:21 left here in the third quarter. Green kicks to White. Into the lane. The shot will not fall. And it's Miami the other way. Robinson passes to Oladipo. To the paint. Morris trying to free himself up. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Green against Oladipo. Back to White. To the inside. Here's Bradley. And that one is hammered home.
Assist from.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Oladipo outside. And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by White. And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in.
Max Strus.
The pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And that one, good.
All around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
And here's White. Pass to Green. Banked in off the glass.
Green.
Green's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Lowry for 3 inside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. The 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good.
Levine.
And the Bulls lead by 20.
And the more experience Levine gets, the more his confidence builds, as evidence right there, shooting off the catch.
Outside Lowry. Stolen by Levine. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. Here's Levine.
Now in the game.
From deep. From downtown. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson.
Victor Oladipo.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Kicks it to Butler. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Oladipo outside. Pocket 6. Stolen by Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Now Williams. The pass to Vucevic. Top of the key ball. 5 on the clock. Levine dishes the ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. Left side Lowry. Ball against Oladipo. Outside for Lowry. Back to Oladipo. Lowry finds Tucker. And that one drops for him.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Vucevic against Oladipo. Levine for 3. Again, Levine missing.
You know, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a 4th quarter he's going to want to remember.
The kick outside to Butler. Ball with it. Lowry picks him up. The deep 3 from Levine. And they recover it. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Akpala's checked in. On defense, Miami. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Levine wide open. Drills it from outside. Levine's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Zach LaVine.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all three levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
For three, Levine hits the three-point bomb.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Dedmon trying to break free. Up and in on the layup.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Back to Levine. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Lowry passes to Butler. Here's Okpala, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Banked it in off the glass.
Well built 6'8". I mean, Tatum can score inside.
Ball outside. Here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Schroeder passes to Smart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Now here's LaVine. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
You know Zach LaVine really earned his way to all-star status. I mean, it took a lot of effort, but he has developed himself into an impressive scoring machine. Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Love how Schroeder creates for his guys. I mean, running a play that gets another guy open.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster. But now he's become nearly unstoppable. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Brown passes to Tatum. Schroeder with it. Over ball. There's Tatum with the 3. Some room here for Schroeder. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Boston. Just 3 to shoot. LaVine with it. Now Horford defending. Vucevic. Boston with a rebound.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Tatum passes to Horford. Vucevic with a steal. Inside. Brown with the steal. To the inside. Tipped. Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Now Brown. Horford with it, covered by Vucevic. And it's blocked by Vucevic. And here's Brown for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Tatum passes to Brown. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Up top, Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Here's LaVine for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
It's Smart on the wing. 18 feet out. Here's Horford.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Everyone knows Levine is an aerial artist. He makes the dunk look effortless.
The Celtics with the lead. And here's Tatum. To the paint. Here's Horford. Williams grabs the board.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. All by himself. And finished off by Tatum.
That's just elite defense by Smart. Seizing the opportunity and taking it the other way.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball finds Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. The pull-up. That's good from Schroeder on the assist from Smart.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Levine. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Levine's got 9.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Inside. Just 3 on the clock. And Horford with the lay-in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown shoots. And too long on the shot. Ball with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Ball passes to Vucevic. It's stolen by Smart. And here again, the Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. And here's Schroeder outside. DeRozan with the rebound. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Bradley, he's checked in for Williams. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan outside.
Tony Bradley.
Driving inside, and the dunk by DeRozan.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Outside Levine. Down low. Tatum with a steal.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green's checked in for Levine. And it's White in for Ball. 6 to shoot. Tatum. Kick out to Brown. From outside the arc. Boston again missing. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Takes the 3. Brown inside. He's guarded by White. Boston, no good that time either.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
Schroeder against Johnson. To win the drought. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, I mean, Jason Tatum, to me, has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic winners.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Horford with the block.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
Hey, come on, fellas, keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Pass to Richardson. There's a minute 47 left in the second. Canner finds Richardson. Boston, no good that time either.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Bradley misses. Boston has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. There's the three. Bradley grabs the board. Outside, Green. Here's Johnson. White against Richardson. To the inside. And he can't get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Far from just a jump shooter. Richardson is more than capable of getting it done inside, too.
Back to White. Ooh, stolen by Canner. And here's the fast break. Here's Williams. Off target at the rim.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
His first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And both free throws good for Green. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Richardson. Back to Pritchard. All alone. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, I like your basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Here's White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Enes Kanter.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul. Shooting first.
White hits them both.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. I mean, you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over Jones. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Boston was looking great right away. An exceptional game plan helped them open. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Now Tatum. Left side, Brown. 5 on the clock. Down low. Horford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to DeRozan. Takes it inside. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on D. I mean, that's a scary sight for him, Cole. He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Out to Schroeder from the arc. Nails it from 3. Schroeder's got 7.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Here's Ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Takes a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Facilitating from the inside. And that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
LaVine passes to Ball, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just an amazing ball handler. Sometimes balls move with the rock are flat out unguardable.
Pass to Horford. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams with it. Picked up by Tatum. DeRozan into the lane. Doesn't go for him. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Brown.
Second team foul.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Chicago foul. Javonte Green. That's his first personal foul.
Pass to Schroeder. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
White, the pass to Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Horford with some nice D. Back to White. There's the drive. Brown with some nice D. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 10 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Smart, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You will never outwork Marcus Smart. So, look, you can't get lazy on D and don't start fouling.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cantor's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Outside White. Williams against Green. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run to the paint. Jones with the block. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Smart outside. Lets it go from the wing. Chalk up 2 there. Smart's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, coming into the NBA, there was a question about Marcus's jump shot, but you knew he'd improve that.
White, the pass to Johnson. Some solid defense from Williams. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Smart finds Canner. Back to Smart. Wide open look. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over Green. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Hernan Gomez has got his first points of the game. Outside White. Off with the layup. He got it up. Misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Back to the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Celtics shooting pretty well at 45%. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Smart. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Smart has got 9 points here in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Levine for 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum from long range. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Ball against Schroeder. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Boston. Here's Ball.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Robert Williams.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Again, Boston.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Pass to Levine. Shot to stop the run. And the three-pointer goes.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there. Well,
coming on to the floor for the Celtics,
Langford's checked in for Smart. Ball passes to Levine. The 3 ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And the 3-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half. 3rd overall.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Langford. No good that time. Levine with some nice D. Here's DeRozan with the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Tatum with it. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams misses.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Levine passes to Williams. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, especially at the offense.
Pulls it. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Ball passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, Great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion he's shown us tonight. Such a motivating performance.
On the wing, Levine. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And stolen by Williams. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. A minute 37 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight. But we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And the little cornerback there anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Here's Levine for three. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 11 in the second half. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
All no good. Boston on offense. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Chicago foul. Lonzo Ball. That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
Oh, with a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
Here's Levine for three. And they recover it. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Outside Levine. From deep three-point range. Tatum pulls it in. Boston with the ball. And here's Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Langford. And so it's Boston with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Levine obviously was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now, here is Young. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now Levine. After the missed three from Vucevic, Levine passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. There's the pass to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Young on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Hunter, the pass to Young. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Passes it to Vucevic. Levine against Bogdanovich. Again, Levine missing. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Hunter kicks to Young. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Hits it from three-point range.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah.
Oh!
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Hunter dishes to Capella. Hunter kicks to Young. From outside the arc. Hunter no good. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the middle. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from DeRozan.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young outside. He takes it in. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. They get it again. For the three. Outside DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Ball against Capella. For three, Levine. Atlanta with the rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Collins. And Young kicks to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Pass to DeRozan. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Young, and he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich looking around, and there's the pass to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young outside. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. Kicks it out to Collins. Knocks down the 3-ball. Collins has got 6.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Capella at the elbow. Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Dishes to Capella, back to Young. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Levine. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Ball. Levine against Hunter. Levine passes to Vucevic. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. Over Hunter. Offensive rebound. Left side, Ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bulls got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the dunk by Capella.
Great find by Trae Young. One of the more instinctive passes in this league.
This is it to Levine. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Down low, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Hunter, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Ball, and there's the drive.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Young passes to Hunter. And he commits the intentional foul. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Williams passes to Reddish. White against Williams. Back to Gallinari. Over in the corner, Reddish. Over Green. The Hawks again can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Bulls moving the ball around and thrown by Jang. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Pass to Herter. Wide open. The rebound by Johnson. The Bulls leading by 6. Green finds White. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. And Green with the basket on the assist by White. Green's got his first points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Chang. Back to Gallinari. Here's Herter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Bradley, great positioning on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Chang, the pass to Williams. And the rejection by Bradley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The Hawks trail by 10 to end the cold streak. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's stolen by Reddish. To the wing right side. Gallinari wide open. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good action during the period. And that'll do.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The pass to Hunter to the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
At the line for your Hawks.
That's good from Capella. The Bulls leading by 3. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Bogdanovich against Levine. 6 to shoot. The drive by Vucevic. Over Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And drawing the foul there off the dribble. Vucevic, excellent at the line. Not the big you want to put there. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And Young kicks to Collins. The shot's good. Collins has got 11 points.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Ball. Passes it to Vucevic. For 3, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Young. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Ball with it. He's picked up by Collins. Williams gets the bucket.
The vision Lonzo has is special, finding his teammates in their spots over and over again.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young dishes to Capella. And Young kicks to Capella. Young with the ball. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Chicago making a switch here. Johnson's checked in for Patrick Williams. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Team second.
White against Williams. And it's White missing. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Williams with a clean look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Here's White. Here's Johnson. Out to White. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Outside Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Shoots over White. And it's Gallinari missing. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Williams passes to Chang. Here's Hurt. Williams scanning the floor. He kicks it to Jang. And stolen by White.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And it's denied.
When you watch Kevin Huerter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Here's Green. And a miss there off the inbound. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Hawks trail by 6. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Collins, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, Ball. Here's Levine. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Count that one. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Inside, Zach can be so crafty, working around the D and finding his shot.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Collins looking around. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Williams passes the ball. 4 on the clock. Here's Levine. Oh!
No, he didn't. I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
Pass to Capella to the left side wing. Hawks passing it around. Young passes to Capella. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Outside DeRozan. Levine against Bogdanovich. Tries from 7. No good off the back of the rim.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And an intentional foul right there. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. It's stolen by DeRozan.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Young kicks to Capella. Young against Ball. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Outside, Levine. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they get it back. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Young in the corner. Collins wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. Now, here's ball. Outside, Levine. From deep three-point range, off on that one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.